All right, it's beautiful, it's sunny, and we're gonna head out and we're gonna try and do some baling here. Nephew Quinn is out there raking. Peter and Dylan, they're getting the wrapper going, finishing up the bales that we didn't quite get wrapped last night. So, yeah, go see what we can do. According to my math, we'll see how close we are, but I counted how many rows we have left, so unless the crop gets a lot thicker or thinner, we should be in at 385-ish bales, is what I'm predicting. So we'll see what we end up at. Okay, first bale of the day is made. Let's go see what she tests. Looks a little bit greasy on the outside. %, right there. $58. And $44. Okay, we're in that 50%. That would be my average, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna make it up and down. We'll see what each one does. So last night we were talking with neighbor Glenn a bit about whether, because the moisture on this field was right around that 50%. I asked him, I said, well, will it dry much during the night and we'll be able to start right away? And he figured, because it's drying down pretty quick, that we should be able to start, but we'll see. I kind of agreed with him, but we may need to give the crop a little bit of sunshine just to dry up a little bit, but it is working. If I go and it's too, if the leaves are a little bit sticky, then it starts to stick to my rollers, and then I start to have lots of other issues. Net wrap not wrapping right around the bale and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, I've made 4 bales. Just gonna take a look at our rollers. You know, that's the part I don't like. My rollers right there, you can see they're starting to kick up already. And that I don't like. And I'm wondering whether that's just because I'm going early in the morning. Give it a little bit of time. I'll finish this pass and then I'll get my nephew Quinn to start raking on this side actually.
It's never a good day when you gotta start the day. Opening hood of the truck. And it's really embarrassing when you have to do it because of what I did. So yesterday while I was spraying, I happened to leave the lights on the truck, the park lights. And most of the semis it would not be a problem, but this one has weak batteries to start off with, so we can start the day off by trying to boost the semi with a pickup truck. And of course, which makes everything even better, is I've got it parked in such a spot that this isn't particularly going to be easy. Let's see how things go here. Just hoping that we're actually above 12. We're right at 12. Woohoo! We're running. Well, that actually didn't go as bad as I thought it might, so.
Okay, Dylan's gonna load up. Just about got a full load. Little Morton just pulled into our yard with the tractor and baler. So we're going to give them go talk to them a little bit, and yeah, then we'll come back and hopefully Dylan should have this truck loaded and we'll go get these bales wrapped. Okay, so they're dropping off a brand new 516 Fendt, and the Baler's an RB 156. So we'll go over it a little bit later, but it is sweet. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we have a good day with it, and I don't like it too much. Okay, we're gonna head out. It is now 11 o'clock. 2 hours ago we started raking on the south side, and we're gonna see whether this sun has been enough to get it to go. Little Morton has got that baler. They got it all basically ready to go. They want to do some tests on it, make sure they got to calibrate the size because it's a brand new baler. Make sure the size is right in inches because we want to make sure that we're not too big for our wrapper. And they want to do some test out because they haven't done wet alfalfa before, so or silage alfalfa. So yeah, I'll let them get dialed in, and then we'll see whether this works first. Bale, well, number one, kinda, for the day. And we'll go test it and see what it's like. Okay. 53, nice. $46, 43, holy, 38, 32.8, 47. Yeah, I just don't want my rollers caking. So yeah, we basically can fly now. The rollers look good, so. All right, we are cruising along here, but it is so hot outside. When we first started, it was over 50%, and we had a few problems. My kicker decided to stop working. Not sure exactly what's wrong, but it's something that if we believe, Little Morton is looking into it, but they think they know what's wrong, and I'm not fixing today because I got to get this done. So I'm operating without the kicker. The kicker is what pushes the bale away from the baler, so when the back end comes down, it doesn't hit the bale. So on this stuff, I don't even need the kicker. So I'm making do without, and it looks like they've got that Fendt and that other Massey baler, they've got it dialed in. It has never made a bale before, so they are they had to calibrate the size and a bunch of stuff, and I think they've got everything working pretty good right now. So we're at 117. This is bale number 118, plus they're making bales. And yeah, we're gonna try and get this baled up as quick as we can because it's starting to, it's so hot outside it is drying quick. And we don't want it drier than 30% or else it won't even ferment proper in the wrap. So yeah, hammer down. Speaking of them, they're ripping right by us right now. That thing, that baler should cycle a lot faster. It should rack the bale faster, kick the bale faster, and I think they can drive faster, so everything's faster.
Okay, so I loaded up and honestly wasn't even thinking of it. Just thought, hey, I'm gonna go spray this last 480 of canola, or 540 I should say. But while I'm driving here, all of a sudden I'm looking at the fields and I'm like, bugger, they look wet. So before I actually load up, we're gonna go for a quick little drive. Huh, we got water in the ditch. Imagine that. Anyway, we're gonna see how the fields are for moisture, because if it's too tacky. So this one is crusting over, but we are definitely not super dry. You wonder what we're sometimes talking about. So here's prime example. This is when we're talking crusting over, we're literally meaning that. So this little crust, you're gonna laugh, but that little crust is what makes the difference. So here, it's not, and if I go like that, it is pure gum and it sticks to your fingers. So if I try driving on that with the sprayer, it makes a mess. Where if I do this, it is totally different. So sometimes you don't have a choice, but this one's definitely still wetter than I was hoping. I'm gonna not just take this spot, I'm gonna scoot around on it a bit. Then I'm gonna go down the road and check the other one because it is a ways away. All right, we're at 180 bales and I just ran out of mesh. We're gonna get caught up to Parker here. He's plugging away. He traded Quinn off. And we don't have much left here. He's poking away and I've got to change mesh. So there, we'll ram that down there and put my end caps on. Hold that in place. Alright, start this up again. And we'll cycle it. There we go. That one probably has a little extra. That's not supposed to happen. We're gonna kick it and see what happens. Hopefully this is not a mistake. Let's go take a look. Oh no, we're good. Yep, that's enough. Oh, here's Lindsay. Bringing me water. Thank you. I'll take a couple. Parker probably would like some. That's good. A little more than Corey Penner and James are in there. So
when you said to Daryl that you have the dry stuff left, what does that mean?
No, I wasn't sure whether this was going to be too wet, but this is coming in nice. So yeah.
So everything that is shredded is all sealed?
Yeah, like what we have this much left to bale and we're done. So yep, looking good. And he's flying, so yeah. Okay? We'll see you later. Most of this field I've been traveling right around 8 mile an hour. Field's pretty smooth. It kind of depends on how heavy the crop is to determine how fast I'm driving. Okay, I've made 205 bales, and there is only 2 up and downs left. Not even 2 up and downs. Well, there's 4 swaths left, but Parker's doing stuff and Peter's doing stuff. Or maybe LMS. I'm gonna go grab the quad, and I want to see whether I can get one up and down in that Fendt and see what that new baler is like, just to get a little bit of an idea. Yeah, curiosity. Just about done, and it's 3 o'clock, so I think that's pretty good. Now we got a lot of wrapping to do. I'm guessing he's going right around 9 to 10 mile an hour. But this thing is incredibly quiet. It's way quieter than our baler. You can hardly hear it running. And I know it's brand new, but I'll go beside him while they're making a bale, and then I'll jump in. Yeah, you can't hear anything, it's just quiet. Now I'll see if I can jump in with them. Yay! Thank you! Hey Corey.
How are you doing?
Good, you?
Good.
Are you kind of not wanting it to be over yet? It's kind of fun.
You're right.
It's nice when it works good. So you just slap it over and
Just
it goes
slap it over
10 mile an hour? Or what are you doing?
Just 10 and a half.
10 and a half, okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's quiet. So do you weave it all or you're just driving?
It all depends on the swath.
Yeah.
There's a few times he's making it a little wider.
Yeah.
What a nice bale that makes then.
Yeah, perfect, eh?
See, now I'm learning this thing. I can see it a little bit over there, so
Yeah.
that side's fuller.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like my my monitor better. Like for how it shows that it's still in the bale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it's like
Yeah.
with those 3
Yeah.
lines? I like that. Okay, we've got the first bale that they made with this baler. It wasn't calibrated. The baler wasn't calibrated for size. So when we were wanting to make a 60-inch bale, it basically filled the baler right up. So we've got a huge monster baler or bale here. We're actually gonna break it, and we're gonna rebale it with their baler. So, and then we're gonna see how that works. Because it's too big for the mesh wrap, and yeah. Okay, he's cleaning it up, and he actually plugged it already, and he used the drop pan, and the drop pan worked awesome. So we're actually going to see whether we can plug it again, because I didn't get it on video. There's a big wad. That's a big wad. unplugged it, so now we'll drop. You'll see right here. There, that dropped. Now it gives it enough room, hopefully, to send it through. And we're just about in now. There she goes. Now don't do that again.
Alright, so there's a limit. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we had the wad
On
here,
this
we
side.
pushed it back to where she was open, and then it just jammed up.
Yep. Okay. Well, once again, thanks to LMS for bringing that baler, Massey, Fendt, Little Morton, coming out, letting us see that baler, seeing what it can do, how that drop deck works for when it plugs. That worked pretty cool. Took a little bit still, but it's a heck of a lot easier than going in there and pulling that stuff out for half an hour. Yeah, and it seemed to work. So, nice baler, and we got the job done. But we've got roughly about 160, 140 bales yet to get over there. So, I'm gonna borrow neighbor Bo. He's got a big trailer. I'm gonna hook that trailer onto the Massey here, and we're gonna be going back and forth and see what we can get done here. It's 4 o'clock, and we got a lot of bales to wrap. Okay, I got Dylan running this tractor. I got Parker over there. They're putting bales together just so that when I come to the field we can load up quick. I got Bo's trailer here. We'll pull it with our 77. We'll see what it can handle. And yeah, it is 4:30 and we're hoping to get these bales all wrapped yet today. I figure there's about a good 7 or 8 loads left out in the field. 7 loads probably. Peter's awesome. He's been doing all the wrapping here. He's been stressing a bit about it, wondering if he's doing a good enough job because he doesn't know, not lots of experience we don't have with this, but he's doing an awesome job, I think. A bit of a learning curve for all of us still. And I made it here. All the bales did. So, awesome. No, I'll take that truck back and keep her going. Alrighty. It's taking me from when I drop a trailer off and pick up, it's taking me about half an hour. So I think I've got roughly, I'm thinking 6 loads left. So it is just about 6 o'clock. So hopefully we're done by 9 o'clock. Okay, I clearly did my math very wrong. Right at this moment, I believe I've got, at this moment, I believe I've got 158 bales left out here, which means I'm doing loads of 20 to make it easy on the trucks because these are heavy bales. And I'm doing roughly 2 loads an hour, so I got 4 hours left, and that's assuming the wrapper can keep going. It's now 6:45, so that means by 11 o'clock, if all goes right, 11 o'clock we're done. That sucks, but hopefully we can get it done. So. The bottleneck is the wrapper. I got Quinn, this is the first time he's ever loaded trucks. There we go. So he's learning. And Dylan is in that tractor. So we cut this field on, today's Friday. We cut this field Wednesday afternoon. We cut this field Wednesday afternoon and it was nice and hot. And we did what did we do? 60 acres. And we did the rest of the cutting Thursday morning. And then we did some raking. And yeah, so in, well, you could say 2.5 days, we went from being standing to in the wrapped up. So that's pretty good. Our window here is not much. They're calling for more rain tomorrow. They're saying now 10 to 15 mils. And it rained literally right after we cut this, or sorry, right before we cut this. It rained that night. So Wednesday morning it had rained about 3/10. And so we waited for that rain to dry, or the sun to dry off the crop, and then we decided to cut. So
okay, so I am on my way back to my place. I did 1 tank full, and I think I'm gonna hold off. Normally that crust holds us up, but it is soft, and which you should know that. It's not a surprise, but generally speaking, when it's crusted over like it was, I wasn't really worried. But we're gonna take a bit of a chance. There's a chance of more rain. If that comes, the crop will soon get to the point where you don't care, and then I'll rut it up. Right now it's looking good enough that I don't want to make ruts if I don't have to. So the field isn't horribly dirty. It's not a huge panic. So we are going to just relax a little bit and I'm gonna head back and help the guys get the bales going, or get those bales all cleaned up today. So I am seeing an airplane fly over our place here today though, and I have a suspicion that he will be going to go spray fungicide on some of our oats fields. Yep, that is what they are doing. So good. That is good news to me too. That means that should be getting done. So perfect. Anyway.
Well, that's a wrap. We did it. 366 bales, I think, is what our total was. So alfalfa, our feed, we got a good amount of feed put away. So yeah, it was a good day, awesome day. Got to ride in that Fendt a bit, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.